problem. Who's in this problem? Alright. Gabriel, what's your job? A what?
Singer.
A singer?
Yeah. He's Justin Bieber.
A singer. Oh yeah, my bad. I got it. Oh. Cantante. A singer, right? He's a singer. He's like, baby, baby, baby. Okay. How does he get paid?
$1.
$1 per second? Let's make some numbers harder than just $1.
A quarter.
70, yeah, 75.
How about that? He gets
Every 7 years.
he sells tickets for $60 each. $60 each to his concert. Tickets for $60 each, and they're all sold out, and girls are screaming his name.
Then he falls off the stage.
All right. Make sure you're writing this down, Chris. Are you ready? It says look for words like each, per, every. If you get those, guys, if you get those type of words, those are going to tell you approximately where your variables are. $60 for each ticket. And that actually tells us our two variables. Anyone know what our variables are? Well, I have X and Y, but I want to give them names, like nouns.
T.
T for what? Tickets. The number of tickets are, there's one variable. What's another variable? For what? For money. So our two variables are tickets and money. Okay? Now we need to figure out which one is which. Which one goes on the axis? Which x-axis means what again? I'm circling it. Independent. And which one goes on the y-axis? Dependent. Good. Alright, so in your small group, or just with the person next to you, I want you to discuss which one relies on the other one. Because the one that relies on the other one is dependent. And which is in charge? That's going to be independent. So where does tickets go? Where does money go? Talk. What do you think? All right. Victoria, I heard a good conversation in your group. What did you guys think? Even if you get it wrong, take it. Hold on, Jose. I can't stop to keep asking your group to stop talking. Not you, the other Jose. Okay? You guys, we're doing group stuff, but that doesn't mean you get to talk whenever you want to. Victoria, everyone should be looking at Victoria. She can handle it. He goes on the y-axis. Okay? So is that dependent or independent? That's the dependent. Good. The money is here. And what's the other one then? Tickets, right? And that goes on what axis? X-axis, right? So which one relies on the other one? Which tickets rely on money? No, Gabriel's selling them. He's not buying them. Money relies on tickets. How much money Gabriel makes relies on how many tickets he sells. Okay? He's got to sell tickets to make money. Okay? And So now we got our variables here. So I'm gonna work on my graph first, and that's gonna be labels. So down here I got tickets. And what's a good letter to use to represent tickets?
T.
T for tickets. Okay? And I also got what for money? I got money, M for money. Okay? Alright, so we got our labels done. Good. We need a title and we need a scale. What should we have this for a title? What's the title of your album, Gabriel?
Justin Bieber. Baby.
What? What's your title of your album, Gabriel?
La la la. La la la.
Okay?
Ooh, I love that song.
What's that?
It's a song from Luis Miguel, right?
Okay.
It's a Mexican song.
Alright, so just like I told you last year,
Escápate, escápate.
Escapate, see. Alright, so just like Anchorman, like Mr. Zarin said, Anchorman is like the name of the movie, but then it has a subtitle, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. So we need a subtitle. Okay. And what's the subtitle? What's the subtitle? No, it's money per ticket. Guys, too much talking. We're having fun, but you need to focus. Money per ticket. Okay? Money per ticket. Alright, so now we have a title. The last thing we need is a scale. So I'm going to make the scale really easy. For tickets, I'm just going to go by 1. And for money, I'll go by, I'm going to make, instead of having to write every one is 60, I'm going to do every 2 is 120. Every 2 is 120. So that means every 1 is 60 because 120 divided by 2 is 60. So every 2 is 120. I got 120, 240, 360, 480, 600. Now I got my seal. And if you do the problems, then you get something that you're actually supposed to do on. There you are. Good. I actually had that for you for tomorrow. I guess you can keep those. You're just copying notes, Maria. 360, because 240 plus 120. We don't have any points graphed yet. There's no coordinates graphed. I think it helps us to graph using a table. And on Khan Academy, he does something, he skips a step. And I figured out this step to help you guys. He'll do something like this. And there's counting there. And I call it the function. It's what is in between the input, which is the x, and the output, which is the y. What happens to get from the input to the output, okay? So what was our independent variable, our input? What is that again? Tickets. So I have T here. What's our dependent variable?
Money.
Okay, good. And so we're just going to fill in a few values here. We'll do, if he sells 0 tickets, 1 ticket, 2 tickets, 3 tickets. Yep, but it's good practice for us. What if Gabriel sells 0 tickets? $0, right? What if he sells 1 ticket? $60, not $1, $60. $60 per ticket. 2 tickets. 120, 3 tickets. 3 tickets. No, 1 ticket is 60. How much is 3 tickets? No. 180. Thank you. Alright. We can add 60 each time. Some students are like, oh, I get it at add 60. 60, 120, 180. But that doesn't help you when I throw something at you like this. When I say, yeah, but what if we sold 10 tickets? Talk to your neighbor. What if he sells 10 tickets? How much will the output be? How much money will he make?
600.
600 is correct, but I need to know how you got that. Jose Carrasco, how did you get 600? What? You didn't add 60 over and over again 10 times. Instead of adding 60 10 times, what can you do? Alexis, help me. 10 times, not 6, 10 times 60. Thank you. 10 times 60. My pen is stuck. There we go. Oops, I didn't want to do that. All right, so Jose Carrasco, say it again. How did you get, or Alexis, say it. How did you get from 10 to 600? 10 times 60. Okay? It also works if we did even a hard number. Like, he sells 17 tickets. What am I going to do? I don't want the answer, but what am I going to do? Times 60. Times 60. So I could just use my little calculator here and do 17 times 60, which equals 1,020. Okay? And that times 60 should work every single time. It's your function every time. What about 0? Times 60. Good. What about t? Times 60. You guys are getting it. And it's always equal to the output. Yeah, you're going to help me over and over. And I'm trying to ignore, but eventually I have to address. So stop interrupting and take care of yourself. Okay? The input times 60 equals the output. And if we can graph some of these points here, so let's do that. On Khan Academy, this is the x coordinate, this is the y. So in here we have 0, 0. Right there. I have 1, 60. 1, 60. 2, 120. 3, 180. Notice I don't have 4, but I have 10. 10, 600. It's right there. And I don't have 17, it's off. But I should be able to make a straight line. And all my other points, these are actually invisible points here. Here, 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 every one of these is a point on the line, okay? These are all just points. Alright, so now I have my graph, and I have my table, I have my story problem. The only thing I'm missing is the equation. The equation is easier than you think, because it's right here. There's your equation. So t times 60 equals m. T times 60 equals m. Input times 60 equals output. Okay? On Khan Academy and in most math classes, you will see the output switched around with the input. You'll see the m over here, m equals t times 60. It means the same thing.